What's going on, man? It's your boy Jay Reed from Jay Reed Realty, realtor and investor here in Atlanta, Georgia. And today, we continue in our home search. We still talking about how to buy a house in 2020. This is part 3. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, go and check those out. But before we jump into this video, can you do me a quick favor? Share this video with anybody who you think needs this information. Give it a quick like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single piece of information. And today, we're talking about how to find a realtor. So, you already got your pre-approval. We talked about that in the last video. Now, you take that pre-approval and now you have to begin searching for homes. But before you do that, you gotta find a realtor, someone who's gonna help you in this home search. Now, it's very important that you get a really good realtor, and let me tell you why. A realtor has access to what's called the MLS, or Major Listing Services. This is pretty much where Zillow and Trulia gets their homes from. Realtors have access to the entire market. Trulia and Zillow are only about 10 to 15% of what we can actually see. When it comes to buying a house, a realtor is really important because they're going to help you find that home and they're going to be able to see a lot more than you can see on your own. The second reason is because your realtor will assist when it comes time to make an offer, which we're going to talk about in a later video. Making an offer is pretty much what gets your foot in the door. You can't purchase a home without first submitting a contract, which is what's called making an offer on that home. If you've ever written an offer by yourself before, you know it sucks. Going through a 20-page contract, trying to fill out every piece of information. Fortunately for you, you get you a good realtor, they handle all of this for you. And the third reason why having a realtor in 2020 is extremely important is because during this pandemic, a lot of companies, a lot of sellers, and a lot of listing agents will only allow licensed realtors to actually come and schedule an appointment to view their home. What that means is, as a buyer, you may see a house for sale and you call them up and you trying to get inside and you trying to walk through because you thinking about purchasing this home. However, they're going to ask you, do you have a realtor, and have your realtor schedule the appointment. They don't really want to work with you. You don't know how to write contracts and how to submit offers and how to schedule showings. You don't know how to do any of those things. So for someone who does have a realtor, those 5 other people who are thinking about buying that same house, you just put yourself number 6 on the list. The next thing I want to tell you guys is to make sure you're working with a realtor, not just a real estate agent. There is a difference. I'll link to my YouTube video talking about the difference between real estate agent versus realtor somewhere around here. But that video is going to really break it down. I'm not going to get into that here. Let's talk about where to actually find that realtor. The first thing you can do is get referrals from friends and family. If you know anyone in your close circle of friends, or maybe not even in your immediate circle of friends, if you know a friend who knows a friend who just purchased a house, ask them. Ask them who is their realtor, who helped them purchase their home. Or even if you know someone who just sold a house, reach out to them. Ask your friends, what was that process like? Was the person that you're working with good? Were they reliable? Did they pick up the phone whenever you call? Were they always on time to meetings? This is one of the ways, and probably the most common way, that people find realtors today, through just word of mouth marketing. The second way that you can go about finding a realtor is just to search online. Google it. Google realtors in your area. You can even go to Realtor.com. And this is another pro tip. When that person that you find, who may be a real estate agent and not actually a realtor, tells you they're a realtor, go to Realtor.com and type their name in. Then you'll know for sure. You can also even look on Instagram and Twitter. A lot of realtors these days market their businesses through Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Social media is a great way to connect people. So if you're looking for someone, check out social media. The third thing you can do to find a realtor is to look for sale signs around your community or around your neighborhood. Drive around, and if you see a lot of houses being marketed, look and see who's the realtor that's marketing that home. That person is probably very qualified in the area that you're looking to buy in. They can help you with rates. They can help you with picking the best lot or the best neighborhood. They can tell you a little bit more about the school system, about the crime rate, about commutes. You can even go into a branch. Keller Williams, it may be Century 21, it may be Remax. Find a brokerage that's near you and go in the branch. See who's leading the market this year in sales, because that person is probably very experienced when it comes to the area that you're looking to purchase in. And the last thing that you can do to find a realtor that isn't extremely common this year because of the pandemic is to attend open houses. It's super easy to just walk into an open house and have 3 realtors in the living room who you can choose from. A lot of those realtors who are in that open house are actually experts in that market. It's important that you just don't go with the first realtor that you see. You have to ask them specific questions to just see where their head is. So some of the questions I would suggest asking are, number 1, are you a realtor? Because a lot of people who are in fact real estate agents and not realtors will say, yeah, I'm a realtor, when in fact they may not be. The second thing that you can ask is, do you have experience in my area? Ask them, have they sold homes in that area? Ask them, what's the median sales price of homes in that area? Ask them what's too high, what's too low. Even ask them what the rental rates are. This is a great way to find out if that person actually has experience in the area that you're looking in. And the third thing that I would ask if you're a buyer looking for a home in Atlanta is, what is your fee? Ask them, how do they get paid? Do they charge you? Typically in Georgia, the seller pays 6% to the realtor. So that's 3% to the selling realtor, 3% to the buying realtor. So in most cases, you will not have to come out of pocket. Personally, I don't charge my buyers a dime, but there are some realtors out here who do charge you to work with them when you're trying to buy a home. So you want to be aware of that. If a realtor is charging you, that's someone that you want to stay away from. I hope this video simplified how easy it is to find a realtor, especially here in Atlanta. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, share it with someone who you think needs this information. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because we have a lot more information coming. See you guys on the next one. Peace.